So is the screen is visible to everyone?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we'll go with our regular procedure only and with the regular system only. And at the end of the session, something new I have learned from one book. So same I am going to share the things in this session also. So as per our regular agenda, we'll go through our mindset. So what are the mindsets we are following in compounding funda? The number one is having an active income. So as I mention every time that we must have some source of active income. We should cater our bread and butter, or which should cater our regular requirement, so that we can hold our position for a long time rather than compromise for a long gain. So this is what the first mindset of our community. Then second is the learning. As I mentioned in the starting of the session itself, I have learned something new and which I am going to share here in today's session at the end of the session. Similarly, I request each one of you to keep learning new things. Only keeping learn new things only will enable us to be ahead of the system or ahead of the others or ahead of the novice traders. Then third one is the following the rules. Whatever rules we have defined for trading, we must have to follow the rules regardless of the volatility of the market or any negative news or whatever is happen. Just forget about that. As I mentioned that on the election day I had booked loss worth of 50,000 rupees. Why? Because we were not sure whether that market will rebound or not. So we must follow the rules which we have defined. Then as mentioned, this morning routines, we must have some regular morning routines also, which we need to follow. It could contain your meditation or some regular exercise or reading of book or reading of the newspapers, whatever the morning routine that you must have to define. And the last is the goal implementation. Whatever goals, I am always asking that you must have some goal in your life. It may be related with the stock market or it may be related with some other activities, but you must have some goals in your life. Without having goal in your life, you will not going to achieve anything. So how many of you are agree with me on this point that goal is a must part of our life? And I request everyone to take active participation. So how many of you are agree with me this that we must have goals in our life? And I need participation.
I agree, sir.
Everyone is agreeing, sir.
Yeah. So how many of you are having written goals? How many of you are having written goals? Otherwise, I will show my goal. I kept in written condition. I will not show whatever is written, but goal card should be in your purse. Then only you will be able to get the feel. Whenever you open your purse or wallet, you will get that goal card in front of you. So how many of you are having a written goal card in your pocket? How many of you? Just raise your hand or just put in a message. How many of you are having written goal card in your pocket? गोल कार्ड इज इन माइंड इज ओके, मुझे करोड़पति बनना है तो खाली माइंड में रखा तो करोड़पति बनेंगे क्या हम लोग? तो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर हैविंग गोल कार्ड इन योर पॉकेट? जस्ट टाइप इन. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द मैसेजेस. नो वन. Okay, Sridhar sir is only Sridhar sir is there. So yeah, mobile is also a good place, but then it should be your screensaver. Rather, if you are keeping this in mobile, then it should be your home screen page. Rather than putting in somewhere in notes, it will not give you the field or it will not come in front of you every time. Okay, neither sir is stick on the wall. That is also a good idea. Okay, so those who are not having the goals, at least prepare your goals. Goals could be of 2 or 3 types. You can make some short-term goals, some long-term goals, some goals related with your finance, some with related with your knowledge, some related with your sons and your families. So you can divert or you can make multiple goals. and the time frame for every goals will be different. As we have in mutual fund also, for every different goals, the mutual fund advisor provides us a different kind of scheme. Likewise, you can make multiple goals for your life. Okay. So, as per regular, what should be the goal is, or goal should be. So the goal should be the smart one. Smart, I am explaining every time. It should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound to the time. At what time frame that goals are going to be achieved. So anyone has any doubt up to here, or anyone is facing any problems to writing down his or her goal card, or everyone is clear what is the goal and how we have to write our goals? Is everyone is clear, or is anyone has any doubt on this? No participation is showing that I am just giving a lecture and pupils are just coming here to do the time pass. Sorry, I am using this word, but no active participation is hurting me a lot.
सर एक्चुअली आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग कि हमें ना कैमरा ऑन करना कंपलसरी करना चाहिए, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो डाउट क्लियर नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, पूछ नहीं पाते हैं, शाइनेस जा ही नहीं रही है, एंड आफ्टर दैट दे आर जहाँ थे वहीं हैं.
So what is the things you are getting, means what are the things are stopping you to ask questions or taking active participation? Can anyone ask? Because every time I am finding only 3 or 4 people are taking active participation and rest are coming, listening the things and going back. So what are the things actually stopping you to do the active participation? I will ask by one with the name. Imranji, I have not listened you a single time in last 3 to 4 sessions. Can you explain why you are not taking active participation? And please
भूपेंद्र जी, मेरा
switch on your cameras.
भूपेंद्र जी
Yes, sir.
एक सजेशन है.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we keep like some kind of schedule.
Yeah.
Everyone need to share in 1 minute, not more, in maximum 2 minutes.
Yeah.
How was last week? Maybe only related to trading also.
Yeah.
Something like this. As our systematic approach.
Yes.
ऐसा possible है तो.
See, sir, ultimately the aim of my or the JP is very simple. Those who ever join the compounding fund should not make any kind of loss, and whatever they have given us as a fees, they should get it free within 1 or 2 trades. And learning will be a continuous part. But if people will not take active participation, how we will be able to understand whether they are doing the trade or not? So it is actually it is making a lot of pain to me. Every time I am coming, I am putting a lecture and I am going. So what is the use then? If everyone is want to keep silence himself, then it is better we can close this session. Why everyone has to waste their time? To bring something new, I have to do the lot of studies. Then I have to prepare this presentation and everything. And if people are not serious, then there is no use actually. Still, people are mum. No one is taking, except Rajkumar sir. No one has initiated any activities or put any comments. What is stopping you to speak here? That I want to understand. Ankit sir, can you explain why you are not taking active participation?
Yeah, hi sir. I have Vandana sir. I think discipline is the major factor because जब हम स्टॉक ले तो लेते हैं एंट्री पॉइंट पर, बट वो जब नीचे आता है तो हम देख रहे होते हैं बस कि स्टॉप लॉस मेरा 5%
I am not
आ गया.
asking about the entry or exit or anything. Why people
Yeah.
are not taking active participation in this Sunday session, where we are discussing on new techniques, new strategies, or new stocks, whatever things. So why, if you are
Actually,
not ready
yes,
to
sir.
take active participation, how you will implement those things into your trading skill or in your life?
अभी मेरा 2 दिन पहले आपसे बात हुई थी कि मुझे लिंक नहीं मिल पा रहा था, तो मैं आज पहली बार ज्वाइन किया है ये सेशन.
Yeah.
So I think I will be an active member in this group in the coming days.
Okay. Thank you. At least someone is speaking. It's I am very
Hello?
happy that at least some people
भूपेंद्र
are.
जी,
Yeah, yeah,
भूपेंद्र जी,
Mahesh. Yes.
एक्चुअली क्या है, थोड़ा ये आइस ब्रेकिंग जिसको बोलते हैं ना, वो थोड़ा कहीं ना कहीं मिस हो रहा है। एक
Okay.
बार थोड़ा आइस ब्रेकिंग हो जाएगा तो पीपल विल स्टार्ट आस्किंग,
See,
और
sir,
हर एक
currently,
ने
sir,
ये
we
फॉलो।
are okay. So currently we are very small community, and all we are like friends. No one is teacher and no one is student. So this is the best
और
time when we can learn together lot many things. When the community
एंड
will
वन
become a big size, then there may be possibility that we will not have such time when we can connect one to one. So that is why I am requesting each one of you that take active participation. Even I am upfront asking everyone that if you are getting any shyness or any issue and you are not able to connect here or ask your doubts here, at least connect with me in one-to-one session. Yesterday I took session for more than three people, for three people. But at least connect or at least share your success story in the group. If you are not connecting with me, if you are not sharing your success story in the group, then I am having some doubt whether you are really getting taking benefits of compounding fund or not. It is not like that I took fees from you and now my work is over. My work will be over when you will start to trade yourself without asking a single question to me. Now I made my strategy perfectly and I am not making any loss. That will be the day my work will be over. Then it will be for you, Mahesh, or it will be for Sridhar, or it will be for Ankit. Whenever Ankit will tell me, sir, now I am not making any loss since last 3 months after doing all these strategies, then my work will be over. But unless and until if you are not sharing your success stories or you are not asking any question, it's create a pain to me. See, why we have made this community and why we are doing these sessions every Sunday. We are not making this session to put video on YouTube. We are doing this session so that the people of the community get benefited. So still, out of 14, only 5 people have take active participation. Remaining are idle.
Hello?
Bhupendra ji, I
Sir,
might be available
Bhupendra ji,
after 15th July.
दीपेंद्र जी, क्या है अभी तक वो जो सीखे हैं बट उसमें अभी तक उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करते हुए वो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इज मिसिंग समवेयर,
Correct.
एट लीस्ट विद मी आई एम मिसिंग दैट कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल कि एंड दैट इज द रीजन वो एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन जो स्पॉन्टेनियस आना चाहिए वो नहीं हो रहा है मेरे साथ.
Sir, once again, I am telling you, everyone, those who are having any problem and if they are hesitating to ask their question or doubt in this forum, everyone has my WhatsApp number. Just share me a simple message, sir, I want one-to-one session with you. Though it will take 1 or 2 days when I will do some spare time and I will connect with you for sure. Yesterday I connected with 3 people for more than 1 hour with each people. Those people were hesitant to ask their doubts here in the forum, but at least connect with me and whatever the agenda or the aim with the agenda you join the compounding fund, at least that should be fulfilled.
Correct.
Otherwise,
Bhupendra ji,
it
आप
will be
सही
like
कह रहे हैं.
other gurus. Just take a fees and let the people do their themselves. So that is not the agenda of compounding fund actually. So that is why
Yes.
today I am using some harsh language. Extremely sorry for that.
नहीं
But
सर,
I
यू आर
think
राइट,
every
you are
member of the
absolutely right.
compounding fund must have the profitable portfolio.
एग्रीड एग्रीड सर, यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट, आपसे पूरी तरह से सहमत है. हम लोग ही कहीं तो कमी पर कर रहे हैं सर, एग्री करते हैं.
So
वी
those who are
आर
having doubts or having hesitation to connect here or ask here, please DM me, at least DM me or DM JP Sharma, either JP Sharma or I will connect with you and I will try to clear all your doubts. But at least ask your doubt and start doing trading.
यस सर.
Okay, so can
Start
we move
doing
forward?
trading, investments. First of all, make your goals. क्या आपको चाहिए?
ओह,
मैं हफ्ते में 2 से 3 बार राजकुमार सर से बात करता हूँ. नॉट ये कि मैं उनके डाउट क्लियर करता हूँ, वो मेरे डाउट क्लियर करते हैं. मैं उनसे बात करता हूँ. कल्पेश सर से आप पूछिए, लाइव मीटिंग में लाइव हैं. मैं उनको हफ्ते में 1 या 2 बार कॉल करता हूँ, अपने डाउट्स क्लियर करता हूँ जो मुझे ट्रेडिंग के रिगार्डिंग, इन्वेस्टमेंट के रिगार्डिंग आ रहे हैं. how Kalpesh sir is achieving 72% CAGR, how Rajkumar sir is achieving 60-70% CAGR, and why my CAGR is 50%, 60%, 80. Now I am able to achieve 84% CAGR. मैंने achieve किया one of my client के लिए. So I think everyone's goal should be clear कि क्या करना है, कितना म्यूचुअल फंड में लगाना है. आप अपना पोर्टफोलियो डिस्कस करिए, कुछ भी whatever you doubt you have, not only trading, कहाँ खरीदना कहाँ बेचना, इसके अलावा भी बहुत कुछ है.
Even if someone wants to discuss on how to make goals also, for that also you can connect with me one to one. I will help you out there also. See, until the community is very small, I can spare lot of time with each one of you. But once this community will convert to a big size, then it will be difficult for every one of us to connect with each other. So take the benefit of the small community and try to catch most of the knowledge. So now we will move forward for our regular agenda. Where is the market is moving. So we will discuss first. We will discuss on the Nifty. So if we see the Nifty's long-term chart, it is currently in a strong uptrend. Even this size of the cloud, red cloud, is also increasing, and still the close price is above our superhero band. So still this Nifty index is in uptrend, though the last candle was red one, and the market is close near to the day's low, but still it is above the superhero band. So we cannot say that Nifty can correct, but Bank Nifty is having or close below the superhero band. So I also said that same thing in our WhatsApp group, that you can exit your position in banks if you have, because Bank Nifty is showing some correction. Now this is the small cap. So small cap index is moving along with the superhero band itself. So only one exit was there in a small cap. Otherwise, this is going parallel with the superhero band itself. So we can keep our position in small cap stocks, whatever we are having. And though long term is showing very strong, as this pink cloud is getting enlarging. So more the enlarged size of the pink cloud will ensure more the strength in the sector. Then mid cap is also similar to the small cap. Now, as the most of the fund diverted to the Nifty stock or the large cap stocks, some sort of selling has came into the mid cap and small cap. But it doesn't mean that the trend of small cap or mid cap is weak. If you see on the larger front, the size of the pink cloud is getting enlarged. So it is showing that there is a strong uptrend in both the sector. Now, apart from that, I have observed some strong sectors. This is the Nifty
Bhupendra ji,
IT.
Bhupendra
Yes,
ji,
sir.
before we go, maybe I don't. Maybe my gut feel is always mid cap is much better than small cap.
That is true, sir. See, after large cap, see what happens, sir. The FII or DII, their more focus is to protect the capital of investors. So what they are doing, whenever there is a uptrend in the market, their first choice is become the large cap stock. So if you see, most of the large cap stock has given good return in last 1 week times, as per the Nifty. So whenever there is a move in the Nifty, definitely the big selling will come in the small cap.
Okay.
But the sale in the mid cap will be minimum. If Nifty is increasing by 2%, the small cap may correct by 3%, but mid cap will be corrected by 1% only, because ultimately the mid cap stock is going to become a part of large cap stock. As the market cap will go up, ultimately they are going to become a large cap. So the
Can I say mid cap is less riskier comparatively?
Yeah, compared to both. See, mid cap, see, small cap is having high risk, high return, and large cap is having the low risk, low return, and mid cap is the moderate. You will have the limited risk and limited returns.
बट लेकिन मेरा ऐसा देखा है कि मेरे को मिड कैप इवन रिटर्न्स आर मोर देन लार्ज कैप, रिस्क इज लेस, ऐसा ऐसा मे बी
That is
नियर
true, sir.
रिसेंटली
That is true, sir. Because mid-cap stocks are those who are into the stage two actually. Small cap, there will be always chances of big fall because the PE ratio of the small caps are very extended right now. Though it is the bull market is going on, so we cannot say that it is the extended PE. But ultimately, when correction is coming, the higher PE stocks are getting corrected very fast. So mid cap stocks and the large cap stock is having the nominal PE according to the market trends. But the small cap stocks are having the extended PE. That is why whenever fall is coming, you can see the major fall in a small cap stock.
ठीक
And
है,
the
प्लीज
mid cap is the safer place to play.
एंड तो मिड कैप जैसा बोला सर ने कि मीडियम मॉडरेट रहता है, ऑलवेज रहता है उसको। और मिड कैप है क्या? मिड कैप और दोस्त कंपनी जो स्मॉल कैप से मिड कैप में मूव हुई है, डायरेक्ट मिड कैप पे कोई भी नहीं आया है। तो जो स्मॉल कैप में जिसने परफॉर्म किया है, तो बेस्ट स्मॉल कैप कंपनी थी, वो सारी आई है मिड कैप में। या फिर मतलब अपने लार्ज कैप में दिक्कत है कि इतने बड़े हो गए हैं कि उनका मूव बड़े हाथी की जैसा हो गया है।
Yes.
छोटे वाले बहुत ज्यादा स्विफ्ट है।
Yes.
और
And ultimately, this mid cap stock is going to
Moderate-
convert into the large cap stock. Ultimately.
बीच में कि जो उनसे तो 40 मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 35-40 ईयर्स का डेटा देखेंगे ना, तो जितना ड्रॉ डाउन स्मॉल कैप और लार्ज कैप में आया है, उसमें कभी भी मिड कैप में नहीं आया है। मिड
Yes.
कैप का कर्व ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज स्मूथ रहा है।
Yeah.
दैट इज कंटिन्यू सर, थैंक यू।
So I have identified 3-4 sector for the next week. So number one is the IT. SC, when we have identified that FMCG sector, that was also having the same curve.
सर
And after
रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट नहीं किया है सर।
recording start है ना?
अच्छा, ठीक है।
नहीं है?
रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट।
Start है। So when we got this FMCG sector, it was also having the same curve as we have in currently we are having in Nifty IT. So we can keep these IT stocks in the radar actually.
एक और सजेशन है शर्मा जी एंड भूपेंद्र जी, ये अपना जो डैशबोर्ड है उसके अंदर भी लाइक लॉन्ग टर्म इफ यू कैन हैव लाइक मिड कैप और स्मॉल कैप सेक्टर वाइज,
Yes.
maybe runner start, maybe all three or 3 to 5
Okay.
every sector in the dashboard, mid cap and small cap, मतलब दोनों अलग अलग होना चाहिए। और उसके अंदर सेक्टर वाइज where maybe people can have long term position or something, if it is possible that will help, because IT में हम बोल रहे हैं हम लोग, तो
Yes.
many IT stocks, no, if I see large cap small cap वाले वो इतने improve नहीं हुए हैं जितने mid cap वाले improve हुए IT में।
The same I mentioned you, sir, when you asked which IT sector. So I mentioned you focus on the mid cap IT only. And you see the persistent, yesterday's scandal of persistent. It was amazed.
तो आप डैशबोर्ड में अगर ऐसा कर सकते हो, पॉसिबल है तो that will
Sir,
help.
we always like recommendation and demand from the members. See, whatever till now you have demanded, we have tried to fulfill those. And definitely this also we are going to fulfill. It will take some time, but this is what I am asking to the peoples. Be demanding so that it will force me and JP to work hard more and more so that every one of the compounding funder get benefited from it.
इससे फायदा क्या होएगा? इससे फायदा क्या होएगा कि सबको थोड़ा डायरेक्शन मिलेगा।
Yes.
अभी बिट्स एंड पीसेस में सब वो आ रहे हैं व्हाट्सएप पे और किधर भी।
Yes.
इसमें थोड़ा स्टेबल कुछ रहेगा ना चार्ट, तो थोड़ा डायरेक्शन मिलेगा। मैं इट मे हेल्प व्हाट आई थॉट सो।
Definitely, sir. See, we like the demands from the members, but at least members should demand to us. Boss, I need these things. Definitely, myself and JP will put all efforts to bring those things, and we will give that things 100%.
एक और सर इसका इसके जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट हैं कि ये जो इंडेक्स बना है जिससे तो वो सब कहाँ देखने हैं या फिर कहाँ देखने को मिलते हैं, वो भी एक बार बता दीजिए। और कितने स्टॉक्स होते हैं जो एक इंडेक्स बनाते हैं
Okay, that
आईटी
after
ये।
this session we will open
हाँ
that
हाँ,
Nifty site.
वो लोग क्या सब लोग आईटी इंडेक्स बाय नहीं कर पाएंगे, और बाय करेंगे तो फिर वो लोग सब 20 बाय करेंगे जो कि
That is
लार्ज
not
कैप
moving
है।
actually. So we
हाँ
need to
करेक्ट।
catch the stocks. Or I will try to do one thing. Whatever index is there, I will make a watch list of all the index and I will share. It will take 2 days, but I will definitely share that. And I will show how to get the index, content of the index that we will discuss at the end of our session.
करेक्ट, ठीक है, थैंक यू।
So after IT, the most promising sector is pharma sector. Again, it is started to give close above our superhero band, and the long-term strength is very good. So we can focus on pharma sector also. And whatever sector I am describing here, try to focus in the mid-cap stocks only, because in large cap, most of the stocks are the part of this FNO, and the this PCR ratio of future is not making the stock to move fast. So try to keep stocks out of the FNO, which can give you the good return.
Can you repeat this? What you said, FNO?
See, what happens if the stocks are a part of FNO, then the call put ratio of that particular stocks will stop it to move very fast. You will get movement of 1% or 2%, but we are not doing the short-term trading for 1 or 2%. For short-term trading, our target is that we must get 5 to 10% within short period of time. But FNO stocks are not moving 5 to 10% very fast. That is why try to get the stock out of the FNO list.
अच्छा, without FNO, okay,
So,
okay.
so
Yeah,
how to find out that this particular script is a F&O है और नहीं है, वो कैसे find out करें?
There is a list of FNO stocks that you can get from the Nifty site. We will discuss all
Okay.
these things at the end of the session.
ठीक है।
Now the
Okay.
next sector is energy sector, which is I am highlighting since Monday itself, that now the time is of energy sector, because we are observing that we have the stable government now, and again the focus will be diverted to the manufacturing sector. And when manufacturing sector will be in demand, without energy, manufacturing sector cannot do anything. So this energy sector can be if you are able to select a good stock of energy sector, it can become multi-bagger in next 2 to 3 years, if it is a large cap. But if you are able to get some good mid-cap stocks from the energy sector, it can give you the multi-fold return, because every one of us is aware that the time is of India, and without energy sector, without the help of energy sector, manufacturing sector or any other sector cannot survive. So the energy sector and finance sector will be leading for next 3 to 4 years for sure.
Energy and finance. You said finance, no?
Without finance, the company cannot do their capex. If a company want to put some machines or anything, ultimately they need to go for finance only. They cannot do the investment from their own pocket every time.
तो
when
जैसा
the
अभी
manufacturing
भूपेंद्र
sector
साहब,
will grow,
जैसा आपने बोला अभी आईटी सेक्टर,
yeah,
तो उसमें समझो कितने फर्स्ट 3 स्टॉक क्या रहेंगे? जैसे केपीआईटी आपने दिया है, परसिस्टेंस है, समथिंग लाइक दिस,
yeah.
वो भी आप थोड़ा मे बी एंड ऑफ द मीटिंग में इफ यू कैन
That we will
डिस्कस।
discuss at the end of the session. I will
ठीक है,
show how to get the list of the stocks of this particular index.
ओके ओके, चलेगा। और दूसरा एक क्विक क्वेश्चन है, एज अ ब्रॉडर, डू यू
Yeah.
थिंक द करेक्शन इज गोइंग टू हैपन, वन करेक्शन इमीडिएटली और समथिंग लॉन्ग, मतलब शॉर्ट टर्म, मीडियम टर्म, लॉन्ग टर्म?
See, sir, currently if we see any index, the size of the this pink cloud is getting enlarged, then it is giving some contraction. Then again it is started to give enlargement. So some dip will come, some negative news or something will come. So you will get some dip in the market, but that will be the buying opportunity only. And respect our exit system. If you have bought any stocks for long term, follow the weekly chart. If it is getting close on the weekly basis below our superhero band, simply exit. Again,
तो
we can
मतलब
take-
समझो मेरे पास अभी फंड्स हैं, so should I just wait for some kind of correction or start putting in money in the market now?
sir, wherever you are finding the low risk entry, you can
ठीक
put money in those stocks. And if it
Okay.
is extended from superhero band 10-12% is extended, try to wait to correct it.
Okay.
Don't put money in extended stocks. Like if you see the energy sector is going to give breakout, so you can find some stocks in energy sector which are near to the superhero band. For example, I can say this JSW Energy is there, SJVN is there, then your ADA is little bit extended, PFC and REC is coming near to the superhero band. So likewise, from each sector, you can find out the stock. So at the
Okay.
end of the session, we will discuss
Okay.
what are the
चलो.
stocks consist in a any index, and based on that you can make your watch list. And whenever those stocks are coming near to the superhero band, you can make entry in those stocks.
Thank you.
Or you can do one thing like Kalpesh sir explained during the his session or reversal strategy. You can park your money into the liquid Bs. So ultimately 6% return will be there, always there. So at least your money will not be idle. And whenever you need fund, you can remove those funds and you can buy the stocks. And if you have any doubt regarding the liquid Bs, you can connect with Kalpesh sir directly.
ठीक है वो नहीं. Please, sorry to bother you. Please carry on.
No, not an issue, sir. Ultimately, these sessions we are conducting to clear the doubts and to increase the knowledge of everyone. Then the next sector is commodity index. So I will show how to see this, and this commodity index is a very nice index actually. It is consist all the entire things of the market. You will find energy also. You will find petroleums also. You will find cement also. You will find steel also. So all the cream sectors are coming in this index. So one can look if any Bs are available with this commodity index. And if you see this commodity index has given more than 2x return in no time. So one can look this index also. I will say how to see the content of this index. Now the success story. So these are the 5 trades which I have took, and I book profits also in all this. Only OFSS I again do the entry yesterday, and it is one open position. Rest I have closed everything because I was traded on the margin fund, and I want to close those positions. So this was the success stories. I request each one of you to share your success story at the end of the session. So it will motivate others also. And the strategy what you have used to take trade. Failure was the only one case of sale, which we catch, but the loss was 1.3% only. So if we consider the success, everywhere we have generated more than 7 to 8% return. And in the case of failure, we generate only 1.5% return. So still, if we see our risk reward ratio is very good against the loss of 1.5%, we are generating 6 to 8% return very easily. Though this stock has given us the exit the same day, but next day it is raised by 5%. But we follow the system and we have exited.
सर ये शॉर्ट टर्म है क्या सर, मिड टर्म है? ये
This
जो
was
हम
the
लोग बोल
short
रहे
term.
थे।
Whatever we are discussing, this success story and failure story, those are the chart which I am sharing on the weekly basis, or I am taking trade in last week.
So that is for
Similar way-
1 week period. 1 week
Pardon?
period. This is for 1 week period trading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or until
Where you entered,
Yes.
sir, in
Watch list
sale,
I have
where you
shared
entered,
with everyone. Yeah, Rahulji.
yeah, in sale, sir, where you entered and where you exit, sir? Can you say?
This sale, this circle is visible to you.
Yes, yes.
So on 146.3, I had taken position, and it is given exit at 144.5 something. So I lost almost 2 rupees per share.
Sir, what was the criteria for sale to enter?
See, actually, this was in correction, and I had put one alert in my system to see when on hourly chart it cross above the MA band, I will take position. Though it was not meeting our other criteria. See, the green cloud was below the red cloud, so I was aware that it could be a risky entry, but the risk was very low of 1.5%, so I took a position. Ultimately, I book or I follow my system. Otherwise, if I could hold this position, ultimately I was in profit. Yesterday's close was at 149 rupees. But I have respected because I took position on the hourly chart. I exited on the hourly chart without having any hope for the future. Now this stock is giving good return or giving good strength. But we have to follow the system. So what list everyone I think has received. You have what list into our WhatsApp group. Now, as communicated in the starting of the session, today we are going to learn something new. So the something new is the staggered stop loss. See, we learn things like when any stock is moving in our favor, we are doing the trenching up, and we are putting our entry in those stocks, or we are increasing our position in particular stocks. Similar way, this concept I took from the book Think and Trade Like a Champion of Mark Minervi. What he has explained that whenever you are making a position, try to use the staggered stop loss. Your ultimate loss will be the same level, but it will give you a benefit, or it will give you an extra edge to protect you to exit from a stock in a wrong time. So what he has explained? So what he has explained that whatever stop loss you have defined for your position, for example, if you have defined 6% as a stop loss, so your stop loss will remain 6% only. Now, how to achieve those 6%? So the 6% you can achieve like this. See, you took initial stop loss of 6%. What you can do? You can exit 1/3 position. If you make a position of 1 lakh rupees, 33,000 rupees you can remove from the stocks when the stock is corrected by 4%. So you will have 33,000 rupees in your hand, and you have cut your 1/3 position. Ultimate loss will be 6% only if it goes against you, but it can protect you. Then remaining 33% you can exit on the 6%, and the remaining 1/3 at 8%. But what if the stock return from the 7%, आपने 33% आपका 4% पे विड्रॉ कर लिया, 33% आपने 6% पे विड्रॉ कर लिया, और जब स्टॉक 7% करेक्ट हुआ और 7% से उसने पूरा रिवर्सल दे दिया, एटलीस्ट यू विल हैव दिस 66% अमाउंट to put again into those particular stocks, and you can average down your position and you can generate good profit. Are you getting this point, or
Yes,
need
sir.
to explain once again?
Great strategy, sir.
Eh?
Great strategy.
So that is why I am asking, try to learn new things every time, and this impressed me actually many times. And this we can do in the profit booking also. Now we are following our strategy, like if we are getting 50 or 20% profit, what we are doing, we are just following our superhero band, and we are exiting full quantity. But similar way we can do the profit booking also in the staggered way. Okay, it is on hourly chart, it is given exit, so we can cut down our 50%, and remaining 50% we can wait, let it be again close this superhero band on the daily chart if we are having a smart or handsome profit in our position. How many of you are finding this interesting strategy actually?
Very good. Great
Very good,
strategy.
So at least we will have the 60% amount in our end. If
So most of the cases, sir, it happens कि हमने 6% 5% स्टॉप लॉस ले दिया और उसके 1% डिप के बाद स्टॉक वापस से 10% ऊपर, just like sale.
Yeah. And again, we will have fund to average down those positions. Ultimately, if it is given exit on 8%, though our average stop loss will be 6% only, because we have divided the position into the three portions. But due to the volatility or some positive news, if stock is reversed, even if it reversed from the 7.99% also, we will have the 60% fund to put into the stock to do the average down, and then we can get good profit.
And so this will help in the case wherein stop hunting होता है ना, जिसमें स्टॉप
Yes.
हंटिंग स्टॉक आपके स्टॉप लॉस लेकर के ऊपर जाता है, तो अगर
Yes.
आपका स्टॉप लॉस आपने कोई पिवट पे लगाया है तो पिवट को टच करके ऊपर चला जाएगा, तो इन दिस
Yeah.
केस प्रोबब्ली 1/3 ऑफ द पोजीशन आपका फिर भी रहेगा आपके पास.
Yes.
गुड स्ट्रेटजी, वेरी गुड स्ट्रेटजी सर.
Correct.
So this actually I 50% book I have completed till now, and there are more many things are there into the book. So I thought, whatever I am learning from the book, I will share here so that it will give me also the confidence, and the other
But
members
sir-
also can get the benefit of the books.
बट सर
What I am
उसमें
learning from the book.
उसमें बुक में लिखा है कि मतलब लोअर पे आपको एवरेज करना है.
No, average का नहीं लिखा, but this is my thought.
ओके यू एडेड.
At least if we are
Okay.
getting confidence that from the reversal, if we are finding that the stock is giving a good confidence, then we can put.
लोअर लेवल पे 66% यू कैन पुट.
Yeah, we can put.
वेरी गुड.
If we have
अच्छा,
more confidence on the chart.
करेक्ट. ठीक है सर,
So
थैंक यू.
this is not mentioned in the book, but this is my thought. And this is the benefit of this staggered stop loss. The risk management will be there. So ultimately the loss, whatever we have decided, 6%, will remain same. But there are chances that we can get a profit potential also. As I mentioned, if stock is reversed from the 7% or even from 7.5% also, we can have the potential to get the profit. And it allows the flexibility also. कई बार होता है स्टॉक सडनली 10-15% मूव करता है और हम लोग एक्सटेंडेड लेवल पे ले लेते हैं, and it hits our stop loss and it again goes in upper direction. The same was happened with me in this JSW holding. I have exited based on my consideration of 3 red candle, and yesterday it is again moved 8%. So it is better if similar way I could have exited half the position and half I can put for the long term also. So this staggered we can keep in the both the way, for the stop loss also and for booking profit also. If we took position on hourly basis and if stock is giving us 20% or 15% return, so on hourly basis we can exit 50% position and 50% we can carry based on daily exit criteria. At least we can earn more profit. And this is the way how we can put staggered way. So like as I mentioned, we have to define our stop loss. Whatever, this is 6% I had given as an example. If you are trading with a stop loss of 4%, so on 2% you can exit 1/3 position. 1/3 position you can cut down at 4%. And if it is reversed from 5%, at least 60% again you can put. And you can make that loss making trade into the profit making trade. So similar way, this could be the process how we can follow or do this. Then once we have defined our stop loss, we just can put alert on the screener, or we can put our GTT orders or stop loss order into this, and rest will be automatic system. Now there will be some pros and cons also of this process. So first I will discuss about the pros. So it can improve our risk management. वो हम सब लोगों के साथ होता है, कई बार स्टॉक हमारा स्टॉप लॉस हिट करने के बाद ही ऊपर जाता है. So
Yes,
that
yes.
can be help us by improving the risk management. And then there is a potential of high profit also. As I mentioned, if it will reverse, then there are chances that it will give us the profitable chance of high profitability, and it will give us the flexibility into the market also. Now, with these pros, there will be some cons also. When we do this, then it will increase the complexity also, because everyone is not familiar with the various tools, how to put the stop loss orders, how to set the alerts. So this may require multiple efforts. Similar way, if your broker is charging you the high, then the transaction charges will be more. If you are using a good broker or the zero transaction fee kind of broker, then it is okay. But if your broker is putting with the high charges, then the transaction charges will be more and require more active management. See, if you are not going to do the average down, then it will not require this third point. But if you want to do the average down concept, then this will take more efforts when to add again the money. If you are not going to do this average down, then it is okay. Just divide the quantity into the three and just set the stop loss. But if you want to add money in the same position, whatever 66% or 33% you have removed, you want again to put in the same stop, then the third point is required. So that's all from my side. Now I am open for the question and answer.
So sector wise you was suppose मीन्स आप कुछ स्टॉक के बारे में बताओगे
Yes,
sector
yes.
wise.
I'll go. Yes. Yeah, one minute. So my screen is visible.
Yes.
Now just you need to put like Nifty, Pharma, index content. Just आपको यहाँ क्लिक करना है और निफ्टी का साइड पे ले जाएगा. Go to the Nifty side only, and when you will open this site, you will get the content. What are the content of this? So this is the pharma sector content,
Okay.
and these are the stock list. Now, if you want to download this, you can just click here. So the
Sir,
entire
and
pharma index
basically,
watch list will be here. You can save it and you can upload into your watch list, or you can make watch list directly. Just delete these things. Save it. Go to the trading view. Go to the watch list and import list.
ये कस्टम फाइल को ऑल कर दो, ऑल कस्टम फाइल को ऑल करो उधर राइट साइड में, वो दिख जाएगा.
This is the pharma list. And this is the watch list of pharma sector is in front of you. So similar way, you can download all CSV file for all the index, and you can make watch list. And from this list, you can identify which stock is giving low chit entry. Like if you see this Mankind Pharma is giving entry, Abbott is giving good entry, or it is getting consolidated. So you can find out the stocks from this list. So it is getting consolidated. Okay. I'll tell you. Like this is on reversal. This is just about to cross. About is F5. So likewise, you can download all this index from here. Similarly, whatever index you want, you can get from here. And all the watch list is ready to download. Like this commodity I said, na? The commodity. This actually I am finding very good actually. This if we follow this simple index, no? It is covering all these things: oil and gas, power, chemical, capital goods, construction, metal and mining. And these are the list of stocks it is having. So this consists all Adani, Tata Steel, Tata Power, UPL, Pidilite, Hindalco, IOC, Ambuja Cement, Tata Chemical. So this index consists all cement, except this FMCG, all the sector is coming in. This petroleum is here, steel is there, chemical is there, energy is there. Again, this is chemical, this is cement. So actually, this index I am finding very good. Reliance is also here, coal is there, then APL Apollo Pipe is there. So if you take this index, or if you find any fund related to this sector or any Bs related to this sector, you can invest in this sector for future. Yes. Can I request all to switch on your cameras? At least at the end we can see face of each other and we can close the session because I'm not getting any questions right now.
I'll share my screen, Bhupendraji.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I
All are
will show.
requested to switch on your cameras, please.
I'll show my scorecard of last week.
And also share your strategy also, sir.
Screen दिख रहा है?
Yes.
So normally I follow 50%. 50% means Bhupendraji, couple of Scott, 2-3 stocks, and maybe based on the screener, I select couple of on my own based on the basically chart.
Yeah.
So Deepak fertilizer, maybe it was feed, and both Coforge came in the screener basically. And data pattern Swan and GRSE is based on Bhupendraji message. So that is the profit you can see. Already booked, This is already booked. And I took positions in this Navin Flooring and APL Limited, but exited because I wanted funds for other stock. BAC, what you said, 30%.
Yeah.
So I follow this strategy basically.
Okay.
So maybe I took 1 lakh plus position. Then I found not moving very fast, but I have conviction this is going to go up maybe next week or coming soon. I have gut feel. So just I shaded about 30-40% and keeping something. Overall is a positive basically if you see. This is last week. That is from my side.
Anyone else want to show his?
Bhupendraji, what do you feel about BSc?
BSc, sir, day before yesterday I had said on 2538 and currently it is above 26, near to 2600. Now CDSL has given good run up and ultimately CDSL is a part of BSc. So when CDSL will move above, ultimately the BSc will also move above.
So I don't maybe exit, no?
You can average down actually if you have the fund and if you find the chart stable, you can average down here. As I mentioned you for doing this IIFL security. Similar way, you can average down here also.
But IFL, what was the reason going down so much?
Nothing is there. There was a news from market. that one of its member is giving wrong inputs on the news channel.
वसीम वो
Yes,
सर वो
वसीम.
न्यूज वो इस न्यूज की वजह से वो डाउन हो रहा है सर.
See, ultimately, why I am always insisting not to go on to the watching news channel or follow the news channels. This is the reason.
I was not following.
CNBC
I was
already faced lot many scandals. Then on GV News, there was one Bengali lady used to come. She again come into the problem. Now this Basim is coming on all the channels. So what they people are doing, they informing their near ones to get buy those stocks. I am going to give this recommendation tomorrow on the news channel, and tomorrow when people will run to buy, you can exit. This is what happening into the business. Actually, this is the business part of their business only. We cannot blame.
insider trading.
Yeah, that is the way of their business actually.
Okay.
So we cannot
But,
blame anyone.
but-
Ultimately, it
but-
is our see what whenever they are recommending anything on any stocks, there is a clear cut notification coming onto the news channels screen also. They are SEBI registered. Falana is their registration number, and maybe they or their near ones may have the position. So they are clearly mentioning that either they or their near ones are having position in this stock, or they are registered one, so they can do anything. This is what happening into the market.
So as far as chart is chart देख के सर आपको क्या लगता है IFFL में it's already 8 to 10% down हो गया है. So shall we,
No, sir. Ultimately, what IIFL is doing, they are providing with the this demat accounts. So are the people who are using IIFL securities demat account, have all those people close their account after watching this news? Definitely no. So whatever business they are doing, that is JP. We are not getting your voice. You are mute.
सर श्रीधर सर से मेरा वो है कि आपने एंट्री किस पर्पज के लिए लिया है? अगर शॉर्ट टर्म के लिया था और आपकी एंट्री एग्जिट ट्रिगर हुई है देन एग्जिट. डोंट वेट फॉर रिवर्सल एंड काइंड थिंग्स.
Or at least from now onwards, we can.
और दोबारा जब भी वो एंट्री क्राइटेरिया में मीट करे आप जस्ट एंटर अगेन.
And try to
Okay.
implement this staggered stop loss now onwards. I will also use from Monday onwards.
सर आई थिंक दिस इज द गुड क्राइटेरिया कि जैसे राजकुमार सर ने अपने ट्रेड्स किए हैं एटलीस्ट 2 से 3 लोग ट्रेड शो करें अपने एवरी टाइम एवरी वीक. एनीवन एल्स जो
Insan
जस्ट
is
डोंट
taking
थिंक
hands
कि
up
आपने
to
1000 का ट्रेड किया कि 500 का किया कि 5 लाख का किया. इट्स नॉट अ इशू.
even you make a profit of 500 also, that is a profit.
रजनी तुम शो करो.
भूपेन जी,
Yeah.
वारी रिन्यूएबल्स में I took a position long back and
Okay.
it given a return also 2x मुझे मिला, but later on it started dropping.
Yeah.
So I was just exited 1 week back.
Okay.
It was a quite good number of shares I had, 500 plus something.
Okay.
इसमें क्या मतलब being a renewable energy, so what we expect more on from this type of stock, but it got to reverse.
Sir, as we have discussed, whenever the correction will come into the market, the extended stock or the stocks which are having the high PE are going to correct very fast. And the basis of RE is either 5% upper circuit or 5% lower circuit. So that is the biggest thing in worry. Neither you take, you are able to take entry if it is on 5% lower circuit. You will not dare to enter. You will wait for next day. Okay, again if tomorrow will get 5% low circuit, then I will be directly into the 5% loss. So try to avoid such kind of stock where you are continuously getting 5% upper circuit or lower circuit. And as we discussed in the this initial stage, extended stocks will correct very fast, and the moderate stock like mid cap will give you the good return. Ultimately, there is a long-term story will be there with Wari, but Wari is not only company which are providing this solar energy now. Now there are many stocks came in SME sector also. Like recently, the one SME stocks has came. Australian APS is the name of the company. which is currently came into this SME sector. There is that stock given good return on the basis of even on SME also, and there are many companies are available now. So you can dig out some other companies in place of Wari, because in Wari neither you will be able to enter nor you will be able to exit, because it is not giving either it is on 5% upper circuit. At that time also you will think again if it is again next day given 5% upper circuit, then you will have a greed or you will have a pen. Why I have booked? Similar way, you are not able to buy when it is on 5% lower circuit. So try to avoid this kind of stock.
Understood. So one more thing, sir.
Yeah.
Like this, because I belongs to the sector of cement sector.
Okay.
India Cement, Mr. Damani has a stack of almost 20%.
Yeah.
And the Ultratech bought almost 23% the stack from the maybe Damani, what I heard. So
Damani and there is news the 3% has been sold by LIC, but that news is not came into the market. 19 point something percent from the Damani and 3.5 or 3.7% LIC hold that position. So it is a rumor in the market. LIC and Damani has given those chunk of stock to the Ultratech.
But sir, most of the broking house is bullish on the India Cement.
Yeah. Ultimately, it will get converted into the your Ultratech shares.
that
only.
may be the long term story may be like that.
Yeah, means then the reso will come into the market at what reso they will provide. 30 share of this India Cement will become 1 share of Ultratech, or whatever reso will come will define the future of Ultratech Cement. Ultimately, for next 1-2 years, it will go in the same way. But whenever it is going to become for the merging of this, when merging will come and the reso of the split or merger will come, then only the stock will perform.
So can we start accumulating the slow space
Currently,
something?
it is extended one. So try to accumulate it near to the superhero band. Currently, it is too extended. So we can start accumulating near to our superhero band. So the risk will be low. Or we can follow now the new strategy, staggered stop loss kind of things. Then you can make initial position with staggered stop loss.
सर, और अगर हम कोर पोर्टफोलियो में इंडिया सीमेंट को शामिल करते हैं तो एसआईपी मोड में बाइंग करना स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं.
Yes, that we can do. If we are sure that ultimately Ultratech is become now the largest cement manufacturer of India. Almost 33% share is came with Ultratech now.
सर 150 metric ton मतलब.
But again there is a competition with Adani. So we need not to forget that thing also. Ultratech may not compete with Adani. Whenever new player come in the market in front of Adani and Reliance, it become very difficult for those to sustain into the market. And Adani has just entered into the cement sector. And after entering into the cement sector, some negative news and other things came. That is why Ambuja Cement and FCC has fallen down. But they are also doing the same kind of things. Like recently they took charge of this Penna Cement. So they are also rigorously increasing their manufacturing capacity. So
that is the sir. Actually, that was the reason.
Yeah.
Before entering Adani into the India Cement,
Yeah.
Ultratech want to capture that, but without very small investments.
Yeah.
So they captured some shares 23%. So
Yeah.
that Adani will not enter now, because India Cement is also got a good setup in the southern part of India.
Yeah. But ultimately, see, the capacity or the financial capability of Adani is more stronger than the Ultratech. That we have to accept. If he will decide, he can take
He can do
over this Ultratech also.
Can be. These are the two companies who are consolidating the Indian cement industry, basically.
Yeah. So most of the small companies are moving with the hope of that only. Like Sanghi was given sudden 10 to 12% return in one day. So most of the cement companies are, whenever there is a
So you're mute.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
So whenever there is a rumor come into the market now, XYZ cement company is going to be taken over by ACC or Ambuja or Adani, the share of those particular companies become rocket. Then suddenly the news is coming, no, it was rumor. So it is going to be happen in cement sector unless and until Sri Cement, Ultratech and this Adani Cement will consolidate themselves. Till then, most of the small cement companies will give you such kind of move. Like similar, this Mangalam Cement also moved very fast. Then it is corrected drastically.
We have to wait and watch for some time.
Yeah. Or
Thank
you
you,
can
sir.
accumulate, or you can make a small case of cement sector, various company of small cement sector, and you can put investing in whatever stock is not performing. You can exit from those stocks. So ultimately, see, now infra will be in focus, so cement will be in focus. So you can make a small case also of the various cement company, and you can put continuous investing in those cement sector companies, and whatever perform according to your expectation, you can add up in those stocks, and remaining you can book the profit or book the loss, and the fund can be transferred onto the another cement companies.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone? Any doubt?
भूपेंद्र जी, आपने अभी यू शोड आईटी इज गोइंग अप, आईटी इंडेक्स, और दूसरा कमोडिटी था क्या, कंजम्पशन था?
Commodity is one interesting sector actually. It is consists of most of the things, like it consists energy also, it consists cement also, it consists chemical also, it consists oil and gas also. So ultimately this could be a long-term story.
अच्छा.
And
Oh.
this is very, I think this index is having almost 30 stocks. So even if you can make a small case of those 30 stocks and start investing, that could be also can give a good result.
So then we discuss IT, now commodity, and दूसरा consumption था ना, बस 3
No,
sector ना?
consumption was not there.
अच्छा.
IT,
Energy is there.
IT,
pharma sector.
IT
Pharma.
ठीक है. IT pharma and commodity.
And commodity.
Energy.
Yeah.
दूसरा एक सवाल है, see you have already shared आपका जो है stocks, there are around solar industry.
Yeah.
Then
Solar is actually low risk entry. It is less than 1% risk, and just after getting correction on hourly chart, if you will see, it is just cross our superhero band, and at the same time on daily chart it is cross. So I have selected this solar.
तो मैं थोड़ा शेयर करके एक दो सवाल पूछूं?
Yes, you can say.
अभी you can see my screen.
Yes.
अभी सोलार में if you see it is maybe in the blue band, so still there is low risk, it means.
See, risk is there, sir, but if you see our exit or our stop loss is less than 1%, and if you convert it into the hourly chart, it is just cross our superhero band.
Resistance also weak. Resistance is also weak.
Yeah.
Resistance also weak, means bandwidth is weak, less.
Yes. So like in Utko we face many times things. So it is just on daily chart, it is above our superhero band. Hourly chart, it is above our superhero band. That is why I asked. And even on daily chart, the stop loss is very low.
ये एक था सवाल. Then दूसरा, this maybe we understand.
Yes.
This also
It is taking
little bit.
support on your this blue line is 100 days.
That is 21 days है, 200 days है.
So it is and
50.
Yeah. And the type of candle is bullish engulfing. So there are chances that it may go above. Actually, this
Volume is also dry.
This was came into our reversal indicator day before yesterday. JB Chemi Pharma. And yesterday it has given 4% return.
And
It's a good
what you
company.
also try in this stock, Sundaram, whatever it is. It can be a volume buzz over here.
JB is okay, good, looks good. Then maybe ये also reversal हो रहा है actually
Yes,
from POC.
yes.
KPIT also there's scope, maybe
It is near to our this superhero band and risk is very. This Suven Pharma is extended one. It is made new high, lifetime high yesterday. But as pharma sector is in strong uptrend, we can take a risk because it
Okay.
is given breakout of 760 level.
इसमें a good chance to
Yes,
maybe make some money.
yeah. And on the monthly chart, POC is also there. And intellect design era na, is this IT is in boom. And if we see on the daily chart, the risk is less than 2%.
Net पूरा इसके ऊपर ही है मतलब POC daily
Yes.
chart ना तो it is
Yes.
on very low risk.
Yeah.
ठीक है thank you.
So anyone, any doubts or anyone want to
take
share
one more-
success story?
One more trading.
तो हमने
Sorry.
टाटा इन्वेस्टमेंट के बारे में बात किया था लास्ट वीक.
Yes. See, actually, okay, Tata investment. Actually, why I have shared this Tata investment? When the day when I have shared this Tata investment, all the holding companies, whether it is JSW Holding or the other is Vardhaman or the Sundaram Holding, all the holding companies were on the boom. They were given almost 8 to 10% of return. So similar way, I thought that this is the stock which is not performing, though the Tata investment is also a holding company, but it is not given a performance. So the concept was similar, as I said, no, when all the JSW companies are making new high. So I said that you can focus on the JSW holding, which is holding all these companies, and it is away from its life high. Similar way, when this JSW holding was on the boom, other holding companies like Sundaram Holding, then our Vardhaman Holding, and one more holding company was giving almost 8 to 10% jump. So then I searched for the another holding company, and the Tata investment was in the list.
And the
it is not
टाटा इन्वेस्टमेंट का सर पैटर्न भी यही है कि वो काफी टाइम तक शांत रहता है और फिर अचानक से 5-10% के 4-5 सर्किट लगाता है. उसके
Then
बाद
again
20% के बाद फिर से महीना 15 दिन के लिए साइडवेज हो जाता है. आप सर चार्ट दिखाइए सर एक बार टाटा इन्वेस्टमेंट का.
मैं दिखा रहा हूँ मैंने ओपन किया करके देख ही रहा था.
ये आप इसका पैटर्न देखिए. ये काफी लंबे समय तक 1-2 महीना तक साइडवेज रहता है. उसके बाद सडनली 15-20-25% तक का मूव देता है और फिर उसके बाद साइडवेज हो जाता है कुछ समय के लिए.
currently it is in consolidation.
Yes, it may move just like anything.
बट
It is good to hold.
पैसा चाहिए तो निकाल सकता है ना इसमें से, बिकॉज रिस्क मतलब मूव होएगा कभी होएगा मालूम नहीं.
Yes, if you want money, then you can take it out. Otherwise, you can hold it for long term also. The monthly chart is very strong.
वो
So
है
I
और
think
प्लस
there is one news.
इवन 50 डे का सपोर्ट अच्छा है उसका. अब ये जो है ना ब्लू कलर का लाइन,
Yes,
इट इज जस्ट राइडिंग ऑन 50 days.
yes. So if someone else,
So we
then
start
don't.
making a top over it.
ऐसा तो 2-3 है मे बी जो अपना अभी माइनस में है, तो उसको देखना पड़ेगा सबको क्या करने का है.
Now you can use this staggered stop loss kind of thing. It will help. If you are following this superhero band as a stop loss, so we can do one thing: 2% above the superhero band, 30% we can cut down, 30% we can cut down at superhero band, and we can wait for 30% below 2% below the superhero band. Likewise, we can play easily if we are following the superhero band.
ये एक्चुअली एक मैंने ये भी लिया था अपना GSCRE.
Actually, this is not performing as NISCL is performing. Though both are the government companies and providing this insurance facility, but NISCL is somewhat having good strength than this. And sudden volumes are coming in these stocks. It is moving up, and the selling is also coming at the same time.
तो क्या होल्ड करना चाहिए ना, थोड़ा वेट करना चाहिए?
If you want to play fast, then exit and look for any other opportunity. Otherwise, you can hold it out. Ultimately, now PSC index is giving some strength, not the perfect one, but it is on yesterday at the end of the session. The PSC index was giving a little strength. So maybe tomorrow we can see some move.
बिकॉज इसका कैंडल भी जो है ना एकदम
Yes.
खतरनाक कैंडल है लास्ट।
And one hour
अच्छा,
chart,
बता दे।
there is a buying at the end. If
मस्त
you convert it into the yes. So all PSC is this PSC or PSU
Yeah.
stock has given some strength at the end of the session.
है?
ठीक है, आई थिंक इट विल मूव पॉजिटिव आई थिंक मंडे को।
Yeah.
ठीक है, ठीक, गुड, थैंक यू।
So Tata Investments, I think circuit is going to change on Monday
Yeah.
from 5 to 20.
5 to 20.
Yeah, if someone is having positions, then I think Monday will be a good day.
Yeah. Then it will
I
start
just-
moving fast actually.
Yeah, I just read somewhere.
तो आप क्या डरा रहे होगे 20% नीचे जाएगा?
No, no, sir.
अरे नहीं, नहीं,
Actually
नहीं,
what
sir,
happens
बढ़ेगा।
when stock is into the 5% circuit, na, so big investors are avoiding to take trade in this kind of stock. So now
अच्छा।
this is
Tata
a
investment did not
positive
move
news
last
for
week.
Tata investment.
Yeah, it's positive news, I think.
So if someone has a notebook, he can keep this position. Soon this will give good result. Okay.
चलो,
So
गुड।
can we close the session or anyone has more
Sir.
doubts?
सर सीजी पावर के बारे में थोड़ा बताएंगे?
Which one, ma'am?
सीजी पावर।
CG Power. So this is the chart of CG Power, and it is currently in. And ultimately, as we discussed, that our sector is in boom. So you can hold this, not an issue. If you are having position, you can hold this.
तो सर 700 पे था।
It is going to make new high. Forget this stock. The energy sector is in boom. You will get good result. If you are having in your portfolio, just keep it and follow our superhero on daily chart
Daily
rather
chart
than
पे
on
तो
hourly chart. Follow on the daily chart.
चैंपियन डैशबोर्ड में सर 3 टाइम आया था ये इंट्राडे एंड इंट्राडे में था और रिवर्सल में।
So it is getting consolidated, but it is going to move. On the daily chart, it is showing strength. If you see the size of this pink cloud, it is getting increasing. So whenever this size of cloud is getting increasing, the stock will show you the strong upside.
ओके सर,
So you can hold it.
ओके।
So JP, want to say something or should we close?
सर, राजकुमार सर की तरह किसी और के ट्रेड्स भी ले लीजिए, किसने क्या क्या किया। हर बार दो दो को रखिए, स्टार्ट करते हैं।
So next week, who is going to share?
इमरान
Right now,
इमरान सर इज डूइंग वेरी गुड ट्रेडिंग। इमरान सर का ट्रेड करने का क्या स्ट्रेटेजी है, एक बार पूछ।
So who is nominating himself for next week?
जेपी भैया, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन था जो आप ये है की पैरामीटर एनालिसिस में जो ये बने हुए हैं बॉक्सेस बने।
जी, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है क्लियरली, थोड़ा लाउडली बोलिए ना।
सर उसमें जो ग्रीन और रेड बने हुए हैं कि तो उनका क्या है? आई डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड।
कौन सा बॉक्सेस? चार्ट खोलिए सर।
की पैरामीटर जो साइड में दिया हुआ है।
पैरामीटर्स, ओके।
जिस जिस दिन सर आपने सेशन लिया था उस दिन ले नहीं पाए
कोई बात
थे।
नहीं, भूपेंद्र सर अभी एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे, नॉट टू वरी। भूपेंद्र सर, इन्हें जो टेबल में की पैरामीटर्स आ रहे हैं उनके बारे में जानना है। यस,
तो ये जो की पैरामीटर्स है ना रजनी जी, वो आपके लास्ट 5 कैंडल्स का रिजल्ट बता रहा है।
लास्ट सर जो लास्ट यानी कि
तो
आप
ये सीरियल नंबर 1 जो है आपका, जो सीरियल नंबर 1 है,
ओके
serial number 1 is the data for this last candle.
ओके
So for this particular candle, the volume was 2196.51 into 1000. So this was the volume. So if you compare with the previous day, with the second day candle, it is lesser volume. So the color will become red. अगर यही वॉल्यूम इससे ज्यादा होता तो ये ग्रीन कलर हो जाता है।
तो सर रेड कलर लेस और ग्रीन कलर इज
If the result is positive, then color will become green. Like out of 5, 3 parameters are in green side.
Okay.
If you are getting all 5 parameters in green, then this is the best entry point. As we mentioned, or as I told you, to go on the daily chart. If you see on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, the stock is not showing you the strength. But on the daily chart and weekly chart, stock is showing you the strength. That is why I ask you to hold this position without any fear. Ultimately, the long term, the trend is very strong in this stock. So you can focus here also. If you are finding this daily and weekly in the green, you can follow your exit on the daily chart. This color will change frequently. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour will change frequently. But if you are finding this green 1 day and 1 week in the green for long term, that stock you can hold for the long term without any fear. Unless and until this 1D will become red, you can hold that position.
सर ये 5 कैंडल का पैरामीटर है यानी
Yes, ये 5 candles का पैरामीटर है. So the number 1 will be for the last candle, number 2 will be for the second candle, number 3 for the third candle, 4 for the fourth candle, and 5th for the 5th candle.
Okay.
Tomorrow this last line will be get edited and the new line will be come there. And if you convert it into the 5 minutes chart, it will give you the last 5 minutes, last 5 candles in the same manner.
सर टाइम फ्रेम के अकॉर्डिंग भी है जैसे 5 मिनट का है तो ये
No,
जो 5
whatever time
कैंडल
frame will be there. अगर आप रजनी जी इसको 15 मिनट के चार्ट फ्रेम पे देख रहे हैं तो 15 मिनट के चार्ट फ्रेम पे लास्ट 5 कैंडल का डाटा देगा वो आप. अगर आप उसको आवरली चार्ट पे देख रहे हैं तो आवरली चार्ट पे लास्ट 5 कैंडल का डाटा देगा. बट दिस विल नॉट चेंज. आप कोई भी टाइम फ्रेम चेंज कर दीजिए, ये जो ट्रेंड एनालाइजर है ये चेंज नहीं होगा. आप उसको 5 मिनट पे देखेंगे तो भी आपको ट्रेंड एनालाइजर सेम मिलेगा. आप उसको वीकली चार्ट पे भी देखेंगे तो भी आपको ट्रेंड एनालाइजर सेम मिलेगा. सो यू हैव टू फोकस. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू फोकस ऑन द टॉप साइड, यू कैन पुट योर फोकस ऑन ट्रेंड एनालाइजर. एंड अनलेस अगर आपने डेली चार्ट पे लिया है तो अनलेस एंड until this 1D is not become red, you can hold that position.
ओके
Clear?
वन डे ग्रीन तो
It is
रेड टेक पोजीशन
it is also green, so stock is in uptrend, strong uptrend.
ओके सर आया
Okay, JP, can we close?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Thank you, everyone. And once again, sorry for the initial harsh language I
Thank
used.
you, sir. Thank you.
Extremely sorry once again, but this is the demand of the time. My intention is very clear. Every member of compounding funda must have generate good profit from using the compounding funda system.
And everyone, please make your goal card.